Good morning, class. Today, we'll talk about how to use idioms effectively in your narrative writing.
Good morning, Miss Sarah. Why do we need to use idioms in our stories?
Good question, Anna. Idioms can add flavor to your writing. They help make your characters' dialogue more realistic and engaging. After all, language that's too plain can feel like a broken record, don't you think?
Oh, I get it. Using idioms can make the story come alive, right?
Exactly, Liam. Imagine you're writing about a character who's nervous before a big race. Instead of saying, he was very nervous, you could write, he had butterflies in his stomach, which sounds better.
The second one. It paints a clearer picture in the reader's mind.
That's right. Idioms often create strong imagery, which is key in narrative writing. But remember, don't go overboard. Too many idioms can make your writing confusing, like throwing everything but the kitchen sink into a story.
Miss Sarah, how do we know which idioms are appropriate for our story?
Great question, Daniel. The idioms you choose should fit the tone and setting of your story. For example, if your story is set in the past, avoid idioms that sound too modern. And always ensure the idiom fits the situation, don't use one just for the sake of it.
Can you give us another example, Miss Sarah?
Of course. Let's say a character is facing a tough decision. Instead of writing, she didn't know what to do, you could write, she was stuck between a rock and hard place. That conveys the same idea but adds more depth.
This makes sense. But what if the readers don't understand the idioms we use?
Good point, Liam. That's why context is crucial. The sentences around the idiom should help the reader figure out its meaning. And if you're worried, use simpler idioms that most people are familiar with.
This sounds fun. Can we try adding idioms to our own stories now?
Absolutely. Take out your drafts, and let's see where you can spice up the dialogue or descriptions with idioms. Remember, practice makes perfect.